Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. So as you can see, I'm on the front page of Roblox. It looks pretty normal. There's all of the normal games on the front page. But then there's this. So the first thing is Dungeon Quest. Actually, all of these games have way more players than that. So for some reason that's there. I like how Adopt Me has the most players always, but it's always put at like the end of the list because they put actual good games first. Like, I'm glad they put Dungeon Quest first because that's an actual good game. But you see this as number 1, and you know that obbies only get around 1,000 players at max, unless if they're actually good. So once you go onto this game, it looks like any other normal obby would, but then you can see that it only has 35,000 favorites, 4,000 likes, 378 dislikes, and was made today. And there aren't even any ads for it, so this is suspicious. The next thing, I'm going to save the most important thing for last. The group has 2 members, and it's owned by a guy that isn't wearing any limiteds, and his account isn't that old, so that doesn't really look that suspicious. But once you look, it was created today. So that means that, well, no games get popular in just one day, especially not obstacle courses. So if you go to servers, you can see a whole bunch of bots. Now, how do you tell the difference between a bot and a real player? Whenever you go on games, and then to an actual game, and then go to servers, everyone is wearing items that cost Robux or event items, and some of them are just wearing special combinations. You can tell these are bots because they have the default smiley face and just the hair on. So this game was botted to random accounts that they made, that they choose a random hair, skin color, and that's basically the only thing they do, and shirt and pants. And then they botted this game to the front page. The new Roblox system is easily passable by bots to do the verification, so someone must have scripted it very well because this game is botted. There aren't any real players in the top servers. I can tell if it's a real player, plus all of them have the Roblox 1.0 avatar. So these are all bots right here. Didn't see any real players yet when I scroll down. Still all bots. So basically, no one is really playing this game. All these servers show multiple out of 10, which the only way to do this is every now and then a server glitches to 11 out of 10. If a whole bunch of bots join at the same time, it glitches the server, so that's just another thing that shows this. Plus, it's 10 players max. I'm not going to be joining this since it does look suspicious, and I don't want anything bad to happen to my account. But once I scroll down enough to get to 10 players, then I might see actual players, since all of the ones with more than max players are botted. So, now we're on to the 10 players. There is an actual person. There's an actual player. There's an actual player. Another actual player, real player, real player, real player, definitely a real player. So all of the people on this server are not bots. then more bot servers, and then another server with real people. So almost 90% of these are bot servers, and about 1/10 of them are real players, or actually maybe around 1/20th. So there's only about time to do math, only 700 people actually playing this game, and they definitely all saw it because right now it's a botted to #1 on the games page. So I'm not sure what will happen if I join. It could just be an obby botted to the front page to do something, or it might contain weird things, since right now you can actually get your account stolen by uploading free models from the studio. So maybe they found another weird glitch or something, but I'm just saying, do not join this. I'm warning you. It's suspicious, and even if it is harmless, it's still botted. So I'm assuming that the likes are botted too, since usually obbies that are not even botted have a bigger dislike ratio. So maybe he had a whole bunch of accounts and some of them were verified, and then they botted the likes. But there's a whole bunch of signs that this game was botted to the front, especially all of these bots in the servers. So stay safe on the games page. Do not join any suspicious games. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, YouTube.